Hello, Leo, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy that you are here with me this week. This is your weekly reading for August 11th to the 17th. Happy birthday, Leo. Any of you that are celebrating birthdays this week, I hope it's a wonderful, magical week for you. Now, also, I want to welcome those of you that are new to my channel. Thank you for taking the time out to spend here with me today. Those of you that are returning, I want to welcome you back, and thank you so much for all of your love and support. Appreciate all the likes. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. And most of all, thank you for connecting with my energy through your beautiful, wonderful comments. So thank you. Thank you so very much. All right, Leo, let's get your angel message, angel number, and we will reveal it at the end of the reading. We will see what that message is specifically and see if it ties into what messages are coming through this week for you as well. All right, Leo, let's get those incoming energies. Let's find out what's happening here as we move through August 11th to the 17th. Spirit, angels, guides, we've got a conflict. What's going on? What's going on, Leo? What are you conflicting with? But you know what? You're not alone. Very good. All right. We all go through conflicts. From number 4, events, there's a little bit of a conflict here, something that you are trying to figure out. And I don't believe that it's something that you have to figure out on your own. I believe that you are sourcing out the right support systems to help you through something. And again, when we get into the tarot cards, it'll help give us a little bit more understanding of what these energies mean, how it connects things together. But with the conflict, you've got number 7, people, which is professional assistance. It means that there's clarity. Sometimes conflict isn't, when we think of conflict, we think, oh my goodness, what argument am I going to have with somebody? Now, it might not necessarily be that at all. It could be something that you're conflicting with yourself personally. You're trying to understand something. You need clarity. Something hasn't been clear. We are just stepping out of the Mercury retrograde. So again, things are starting to turn around. Communications are going to go up, go in a better direction. And I believe that through some sort of professional assistance, and again, that can be legal assistance, it can be financial assistance, it can be medical assistance. It's going to be different for each of you, Leo. You're also unique and also different, and you all have different birth charts. So some of these messages might resonate. Some may feel a little off. You will know with your own intuition and your own situation whether or not it feels right. But whatever this conflict is, I believe that it's something that is not it's not something that can't be resolved, because through professional assistance, you are going to see that there's a support system, and the light bulb is really shining through here, showing that there is, see, you're finding the answers. You're finding the answers. You're resolving the conflict. Number 2, energy, planning, and action. I think that the conflict is that maybe some of your plans you've had to put on hold. Maybe something you were really hoping for or wishing for, you just kind of had to say, maybe push the brakes a little bit because you've been waiting on some sort of information. But with the number 2, energy, planning, and action, it's showing that things are starting to move along for you. There are plans now. I think this might be the week where you're starting to see some results. The results are going to really help push your plans forward, and you're going to see that even if it's just baby steps, you're moving towards what it is you've been planning for. Let's look at underneath the deck here for you, Leo. All right, the conflict. In the current energies, we have some sort of a loss, 2 events, loss. Again, you're not in deep water here, so again, whatever this loss is, it could be trailing into this week with the conflict. You've lost something. Maybe you've lost, some of us lose something emotionally, it's something personally, sometimes it's financially. Again, the loss will be different for each of you. This is a healing card because we can see that the sun is actually shining. It's almost as if it's either rising or it's either setting. I feel like it's setting. I think that the conflict of the waters, you can see that the waters aren't completely abrupt. Whatever this loss is, you feel a little bit like you are chained to it, but there's hope in this card, all right? And with that, you also got number 5, consciousness of lack. The loss could be that you feel there's an area of your life that you are lacking. Maybe you're lacking the support of love. Maybe you wish that there was more of a companionship or a stronger friendship. Maybe you're feeling like the lack of finances. You know, there's a lot going on in your mind right now, and this is the conflict. But I think that somebody is going to offer you some assistance this week that's going to break the chain of these events. The fragmented energy is a result of how you've been feeling. All right, it's like you are scattered. You feel like your mind has been sort of in all different directions because you really want to see the completed puzzle. That's what we all aim to see, is this beautiful landscape of a finished puzzle, but things are fragmented right now. You're trying to fit the pieces in where they need to be. And this is why I feel like this conflict in your incoming energies is actually coming to a close. It's something that's been on your mind, and I think that you are slowly but surely putting the pieces together. So let's find out what's happening here with the tarot cards. Let's see what the conflict, professional assistance, and planning and action is happening here for you, Leo. We've got the Four of Swords that wants to come out. That is healing, okay? So something, I really do believe that whatever this conflict is, they're both the number 4. All right, whatever that conflict is, I feel like you're coming to a resolution. Let's get the next 2 cards for this row, and then we're going to start clarifying. So let's do that. We've got one that's flown out. All right, let's grab these cards. Wow, beautiful. All right, we've got the World, number 21. End of a chapter, end of a cycle, end of the conflict. Somebody's giving you some really good advice, or somebody is bringing you some insight to a situation, and it's really going to help you put your plans into motion. You're going to finally feel like you're heading on the right track, and because you felt like sort of at a standstill. And that's very frustrating. I mean, that can create some fragmented energy as well. And when we're stagnated, sort of in a status quo, and we're not sort of moving in a direction that we've been planning for, you know, it kind of makes us start to question whether or not, like, what is missing here? What are we missing? What's the piece that's missing that can help us move forward? The World card, number 21, means that there is success. Success comes from ending some sort of a chapter, whether it's a difficult chapter or whether it's a blessed chapter. There is success when finally you can say, you know what, this part of my life, I'm ready to move on from. And I feel like I've built some growth with it. You've certainly grown from this experience, whether it's emotionally, physically, or spiritually. There is something that you have really evolved with from this. You've learned something from this. And now you're ready to take these plans and move in a new direction. You're taking the action to facilitate these plans. The Ten of Coins, there's something for your long term here. The Ten of Coins is, again, feeling like your treasure chest. It's feeling like prosperity. It's your milk and honey. It's you know, it is the true essence of what we're all trying to achieve in this life, because it's not just about the monetary things in life. Yes, money is very important. We need it. We do need it to survive to a certain extent. It's not just about luxury. This is about feeling emotionally strong, feeling that we're in a good place with our family, with our friends, with our social activities. You know, we're feeling whole. We're feeling like the goals that we're setting for ourselves and the plans that we are making for ourselves, that we are in alignment with achievement, receiving that success. And with the Ten of Coins showing up here in your reading, I feel like there is some sort of peace after some sort of difficulty, that chapter you're able to close out. And I think that you're able to now focus on the things that you want to achieve for your long term. Maybe something has disrupted that plan along the way because you've had to deal with something else. Family issues, marriage issues, partnership with people. For some of you, it could even be work-related. Right? Maybe it was something to do with work, where now professional assistance is stepping in. It's breaking the chain of this events. You're finally closing out. You're waiting on a verdict. You've been waiting on a decision. That's coming in now. All right. So this is really, this is a nice start. All right. Let's see with the Four of Swords and the World. Feeling peace as we close out a chapter. Let's find out for Leos, for the Leo sign. And look at that. You get the Six of Swords, means you're moving in the right direction. You're moving out of the chaos. You're moving out of the conflict. It's coming to a close. That fragmented energy where you're feeling a little all over the board, a little all over the place. The Six of Swords is saying that, you know what, we know the direction. We're going to help you to move on to that next phase. All right. And it's where peace You can regain that peace, restore that peace. Now you can start focusing on the things that you want. Maybe you've been focusing and helping others. Now it's time to focus on you. The World and the 10 of Coins. I feel like you are achieving something here that is going to be a benefit to you long term. For some of you, it could be really changing your finances as well. There's a better structure here. So you're moving on to the next phase of your life, the next chapter of your life, concentrating on the things that bring much success your way, and you're feeling confidence with it. Now here we have the beginning of the Fool's Journey. So we're closing the chapter with number 21, the World. Now we're heading into a new beginning, a new journey, something with some excitement. I feel like you're on a new adventure here with the planning and action. You're moving in a new direction. For some of you, there really could be a physical move happening for you in your life. Maybe it's, if it's not a move, it could be travel for sure. It could be something that's on your mind. You've been thinking about it for a while. The timing just wasn't right. But now you're able to really map out your next move. You could be moving for love, moving for work, moving for a change of scenery. Just moving because it's time. Let's see, we're going to get the next 3. You're letting go. We all need to let go of certain things in our life. We need to let go of the conflicts. Wow, this is great. Nobody likes to see the 10 of Swords because it looks quite painful, but really, in actuality, it's an ending of something that you, I think, knew was inevitable. It's something that you knew had to take place. It takes a lot of strength to be able to let go and say, listen, it's time for me to release the things in life that no longer serve me. I'm not being selfish. It's my time. And that's the conflict of being able to have the confidence to say it's time to let go. The sun is shining again here. The sun is going to rise again. Even in the midst of darkness, that sun comes up every single day. And there are blessings behind this, but you are really in a powerful place to be able to let go. And with the healing card beside it with the 4 of Swords, I feel like you are going to heal from whatever it is you are letting go of. There is a new opportunity that's waiting for you, and this is really urging you with the Ace of Wands. It's urging you to release that old energy because there's something new that's really trying to grab your attention. It's saying, you know, this is a time of renewal for you, Leo, and this is a time for your plans, those plans that you've been really wanting to put into action. This is the time to do that. And opportunities are going to arise for you. They're going to present themselves for you, and they can be in all different forms. They can be in forms of love if that's what you're looking for. You know, if you're looking for, you know, a new way of earning money, you know, maybe it's a new job, maybe it's a new community group, maybe it's it's something that's taking form in a very new way that's helping you to release the old energy. You're letting go of whatever it was from the past, and now you're feeling really excited and motivated for what's coming in for you. The 8 of Wands is all the positive messages that are coming in for you as well. It's I feel like all the wands are pointed in a certain direction, maybe with what you've been planning, and this is the action that's behind it. It's positive movement forward. So you're definitely moving in the right direction here by letting go of something that might feel painful in the midst of it, but you will see that a new opportunity comes from it. All right, let's get the 10 of Swords and the Ace of Wands, please. For Leo, we just want one card, please. Thank you. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is definitely actually Leo energy. So this is really showing the strength that you have. As hard and difficult as it is sometimes to let certain things go, you are in a very powerful position right now to stand your ground, to stick up for yourself, to set boundaries if necessary. You know, to make sure that you are heading in the direction that is meant for you. You're not letting anything stand in your way here with the 7 of Wands. You know, if you feel that there is some circumstance, whether it's people, whether it's money, whether it's a job, whether it's bosses, whether it's people that, you know, just want to tell you how they're thinking about your life, you are there saying, you know what, that's fine. Thank you for all of your opinions, but you know what? This is the course of action I'm going to take. I know I'm standing in my own power here, feeling very powerful at this point in your life. This is good. You know what you want and you're ready to go after it. The Ace of Wands and the 8 of Wands. And you show up in your own reading with this beautiful number 8, strength. It is Leo energy. It's you. You are full of strength. Whatever it is you need to let go of that's been causing a conflict in your life, you are finally feeling. I think you're going to feel a great sense of freedom here. You really are shining through here, and I feel like you yourself are ready to take the stance of moving in that positive direction. Whatever it is you've been planning and you feel that that's been put on hold for whatever circumstances those are, whatever conflicts arose because of it, you are now feeling very strong and very determined to create and get things moving. All right, let's get the last 3 cards for you here. And the last one, King of Wands, you're showing up in your own reading again here. And the 8 of Cups, ready to make some very, very important decisions. You're making choices, and these choices are going to set the pace for this new beginning for you. 4 of Coins, good business decisions with the 4 of Coins, but you are holding on to something quite tightly. And it's not always easy as we are transforming things in our life, as the energy around us transforms, as our world transforms, our jobs, the people in our lives. Everybody goes through changes. There's a part of your life that you need to be able to feel confident in letting go. It is time to release something you're holding on to tightly. Sometimes it's our thought processes, it's outworn ideas. Maybe, it's time for you to release something and allow that new plan to take action, to take over and show you a new direction. But you have to be able to release that control first. The King of Wands is your energy certainly showing up here. We do not have any gender with these cards. Taking leadership in your life, you're very ambitious. You know what you want because the King of Wands is to the right of the Ace of Wands. You are beginning a new chapter in your life, and you are very excited and motivated towards this. But the key to following this new ambitious cycle is to be able to have the strength to let go of something, finding that strength and moving in a new direction. The 8 of Cups is about emotionally being ready to walk in a new direction because something in your life no longer fits. It just doesn't make emotional sense anymore to continue to go down this road. It's the conflict that lives within you. And by being able to release this and be able to have the strength and the confidence to say, okay, I know that I have been walking a path, maybe for the betterment of others, but now I need to put myself first, and I'm not being selfish by doing that. I want to set my own plans into motion, and I need to release. I have to stop holding on so tightly because I am ready to achieve the things that I want in my life. All right, and it's good to be able to know that that's what you want is half the battle, right? It's figuring out what it is we truly want and then going after it. Let's find out with the 4 of Coins and the King of Wands. Let's see what we need to transform, what we need to let go of. There's things in your life that you don't have control over. Oh, wow, beautiful energies here. All right, so you've got the 4 of Swords again. That's what we started with over here in the left-hand corner. 4 of Swords. You're feeling much rest here. You've got 3 4s in your reading, so lots of 4s. I'm seeing a lot of 8s as well. Okay, so 4s and 8s. Remember, the conflict is also number 4. You are healing from this conflict. You're moving in a new direction. You're releasing the things that you've been holding on to tightly. And if you haven't done so, maybe this is something you're contemplating. This is a whole new sense of awareness as to what it is you need to let go of. Finding peace within that opens up so much abundance because you got the 3, the Empress, most abundant queen in all of the deck. So again, you know what? I feel like there's so many opportunities opening up for you in all different areas of your life. You are birthing something new. This is a fertility card. So it is the birth of something new creative ventures, new creative ideas, light bulb moments, birth of new family members. You know, again, there's a creation behind the Empress. She is beautiful. And people are attracted to her beauty because the beauty is so deep within that it just shines through. And I believe that you are in a phase of really feeling the healing effects of the 4 of Swords And by releasing whatever it is you need to let go of, you are actually moving in a path that is going to bring you more abundance, love, trust, serenity, peace, joy, and actually being able to honor that creativity that's within you. You're honoring that path. You're opening up something new and you're nurturing it. 10 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. Let's find out with the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Cups for the beautiful sign Leo. Page of Cups, for some of you, it could be some sort of a new love if you're looking for love. Your intuition is really strong here as well. And, you know, when our intuition is strong, I say it in most of the readings because pretty much in every reading you are going to get some sort of sign of spiritual enlightenment. The Page of Cups is a very new energy, but it is a message that's coming through. It is almost the offering of love. It is the offering of something that is joyful, something that is, again, it is about your creativity as well. The Page of Cups is open to love. They can be very sensitive, maybe a little shy, but I feel like there is sort of this element of innocence here. I feel like you're seeing the softer side of something. You're seeing things from more of an emotional level, and intuitively, the messages that you need to help support all of what's going on, because Leo, this is a very impactful reading this week. Like, there's a lot going on. It's nice to see that there's sort of this sense of love around you. And I think that it's like you're opening up your heart, because you've had to somewhat maybe hold tightly onto things because in fear of opening your heart. But I feel like all of this is more in alignment with what you're feeling and how you want to portray those feelings. I do believe there's a supportive energy around you as well. I feel like there's for some of you, I really do feel like there could be a new addition to the family, whether or not that's your own child, whether that's a niece or a nephew or a grandchild. I feel like there could be some sort of new life evolving here too. It could be your own life that's evolving as well. All right, Leo, let's get your angel messages here. Yeah, you're going through a renewal. Absolutely. All right. We got the 2 cards here. We've got Frog Spirit. I love frogs. I think they're so cute. All right, so Frog Spirit, number 20. Let's see what this angel has to say for you. It is a renewal period for you. It says, be willing to release any preconceived notions of how life should unfold. This is a time to be adaptable. Be willing to change. Abundance and good fortune will follow. See, that frog is a lucky frog. Again, we are seeing that things are changing in your favor. This is a lot. I think this renewal has a lot to do with the Empress as well. But you are evolving here. And then we've got the Bluebell Fairy, which is all about gratitude, and it's number 6. Let's see what this Bluebell Fairy has to say. And it is, the more gratitude that you have, the more bounty will fill your life. Cherish the preciousness of all things, and joy will fill your life. The universe is thankful for you. So the universe is saying, thank you, Leo, for being you. And I feel like you're going to see the abundance arise from all of that. You are moving in a beautiful new direction here. All right, 4s are a huge number for you this week. 4s and 8s. So those are the 2 numbers I really want you to concentrate on this week. And then you've got taking chances. 0303, it says success, knowledge, friendship, impatience, freedom, and optimism. It says when chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary. Whether in your professional or personal life, you will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. I believe that's the Empress. Trust in chance and take risks on opportunities that could change your life for the better. And we have that Ace of Wands right in the middle of your reading, which is all about those opportunities that are going to change your life for the better. You're opening new doors here. You're taking a little bit of a chance. But I think it's more of a calculated chance, and I think it's something that's going to really be more in alignment with excitement. Again, we've got that renewal. We've got that new beginning with the Fool energy. And I believe that this is something that's going to be long-lasting. This is going to change your circumstances for the long term, for your betterment. All right. All right. I hope that you can resonate with the reading. I hope that there are parts of it that certainly make sense. Please, of course, connect with me through the comments. I really, truly appreciate your kindness. And until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.